Hey everyone, Eric Cole here. Thanks for joining us for Ingram Micro One. I'm here today with my esteemed colleague and wingman, Jeff Yelton. How's it going, Jeff?
It's going great. Esteemed colleague now. I'm going to have to remember that one.
So anyway, Jeff and I are just thrilled to be here today to talk a little bit about what Advanced Solutions means to us, where we've been, and where we're going.
Thanks, Eric. These have been some scary times that we've had out there. It's had a lot of stress on all of us, and I hope everybody's doing okay. If there's anything we can do at Ingram to make your life easier, please let us know. How about you giving us a little background about how the Advanced Solutions Group got started, and maybe some of the business factors that were impacting our partners at that time that required the investments to be made by Ingram?
Sure. And I think it was a little over 6 years ago where our former fearless leader, Tim Ament, really took over the Advanced Solutions business. And really, it was bringing all of the advanced businesses, networking, security, specialty, data center, all of the areas where we were really driving significant investments to enable your growth under one roof. And, over the past 6 years, I think we've taken this One Ingram thing to heart. So one is more than just, our biggest partner event. One to us is an acronym for O for operational excellence. We kind of drop the I and go with N for innovation. And E is all around partner experience. And I think under Tim's leadership and across this business, we've truly taken that to heart. You think about, especially now during COVID, where we're all trying to improve operations ultimately so we can, drive costs out of the business and really drive profitability by helping to become better automated, both with our vendors, with our customers. And that automation takes on a lot of things, and it's a lot of great work being done. Innovation is, bringing new technologies to market. It's bringing the way we consume technologies to market. I think over the last year or two, we've added dozens of new solutions from this part of the business to our cloud marketplace. We're offering as a service options, and we continue to go where the market is going in terms of how our partners want to consume the technology. And E for experience, ultimately everything rolls up to that. We want to make sure we're delivering the best customer experience, the best partner experience, delivering our initiatives with our vendors into this channel community better than anybody. So I think we've done a really good job there. Jeff, I know that we're both really advanced guys here, but tell me, a couple years out, where do you see Advanced Solutions going?
I'm going to use the term digital transformation or digital disruption. And I know a lot of people think that that's been an overused term, but it truly does describe what our end users, our partners' end users are going through right now. And that digital disruption has had a huge impact on our partners' end users. And in turn, the end users are requesting a completely different type of support from our partners. And that's the big change that our partners are starting to feel like. So in the past, the requests that our partners tended to get were around hardware or hardware support, like repair or implementation services. And while these will remain, our partners' customers have become more focused on the transformation of their businesses. And they want to enhance the experiences of their customers or their employees or their vendors. And most people think about digital transformation more from a technical point of view, especially the people that are on this call. But it's so much more than that. And I think that it's more based on business process transformation or business model changes or changing the domains that they're focused on. So these type of changes are forcing a massive change to the IT infrastructure and the application stacks that's needed for these businesses. Because what will happen if our partners are only talking about technology and the partner needs to talk about business process changes or business model changes, then they're going to find somebody else to have that conversation. And we want to make sure that we don't get separated on that discussion, that our partners are able to maintain that discussion with their customers. So our partners need to be prepared for this more expansive conversation as we move forward. And I think that that's where Ingram can really add the value. So whether it's the cloud or whether it's hybrid computing or 5G or IoT or containerization, we have people that can assist with educating, architecting, and implementing some of these more complex solutions. I also think it's important for everyone to understand that you don't have to be all things to all people. because Ingram has the resources to help our partners round out the overall solution as they move forward and help our partners maintain that overall narrative with their customers. So I think that's kind of where we're going in the future, is as the technology changes and as digital transformation changes, the end user customer is helping our partners keep up with that change. So Eric, with that, I have two questions for you. Can you give a specific example about where our partners could lean on us for support, and then also maybe an example where our vendors could lean on us for support as they're dealing with this digital transformation at their end user customer level?
I think those two things are intertwined, Jeff. Obviously there's a big trend. We're seeing a lot of vendors, especially in the security space, leading with platforms. They're very acquisitive. They're making acquisitions of new software technologies. And the role that Ingram plays is really to help evangelize these new technology additions. And, there's going to be instances where a partner may not, or a customer of ours may not have the skill set or the capabilities to embrace that new technology. That's certainly a role we play. And from a vendor's perspective, making sure that we're helping them find the right partners as they move along this acquisition path and are going above and beyond kind of their core technology segment. So I think that's probably one of the examples. I mean, ultimately, what I like to say is, an Ingram Micro partner should never, ever have to say no to their customer. With Ingram Micro in your corner, we're going to help you find a way to take down that deal and be successful in it.
What are the things that you get most excited about from the advanced solutions area?
Well, I think you're going to hear a lot about those if you join the right breakouts. I'm excited about what we've got going on my part of the advanced solutions business. You're going to hear from Cheryl Rang, one of our leaders from our data center practice. She'll talk about kind of where we're going and where we see this business moving forward. Randy Irvine, one of my great security leaders, he's going to talk about what's going on with our security team and our exciting Delta Force team, which is a new team that we've put together to help enable our partners from a technical and vendor agnostic perspective, going after the trending technologies in the security space. And lastly, I'm super excited about the launch of our newest business unit, the Emerging Business Group. Yeah. And so while we've been involved in bringing new vendors to market for dozens of years, and we've been really successful at it, we're really bringing the power of our ProMark organization and the power of our emerging vendor group into one business called the Emerging Business Group, led by Don Scott, and totally putting this practice on steroids. And this is the way that we drive profitability for you, our partners, and helping to take our vendors to market in this exciting space. So those are a couple of things that I'm really, really excited about. How about you, Jeff?
I've been in this business for 40 years, and I have never seen so much change going on in the marketplace. And while I know that change can be scary, anyone that embraces it will have the ride of their life. And I think that can be assured that they're going to have a strong business and a lot of profitability as we go forward. And it's been really exciting to watch the partners that had embraced the change and came out on the other side and were much stronger for it. And our channel ecosystem in general was really stronger for it also. So I guess to answer that is what I'm most excited about. It's watching our partners embrace the change and become more successful with the support of Ingram as we move forward. So with that, Eric, let me wrap up with one last question. And if there was one thing that the partners could take away from this event, what would that be? But before you answer that question, I want to tell you, since we have music as a theme for the one event, you've got to answer it either in a song that you sing or in a song title. So I'm going to make it a little tough for you.
Well, although I've thought about practicing my ukulele skills during COVID, I haven't quite got there yet, so I'll spare you the song. But I'm going to go with a true legend and one of my favorites, Bill Withers, Lean on Me. Because if there's one thing I've learned in the last 22 years of my career at Ingram Micro, there's kind of two common themes that I hear from partners almost every day. Number one, I didn't know you did that. And number two, man, I need to lean in more on Ingram Micro. Yeah. So my ask is, look, we're here to help you drive profitable growth. Lean in on us. Lean on our Rockstar team. I've got 1,000 people supporting this business. We want to help you. We want to help you to be successful each and every day. So Jeff, let me turn that question back around to you.
Oh, I got a lot of them for you, Eric. So let's try Reach Out and Ingram will be there. Four Tops, 1967. You've Got a Friend in Ingram, James Taylor, 1971. with a little help from your Ingram friends, the Beatles 1967, or if you want one a little more modern, let's go with You'll Never Walk Alone with Ingram from Josh Groban from 2015. But if I had to narrow it down to one thing, I would say my one thing is don't walk this journey alone. When you have somebody like Ingram to lean on, we can make you more profitable. We can make you transverse through these changes in a much easier fashion. And with that, we hope that we can be able to support you as we go into 2021.
Thanks, Jeff. And I'd just like to close it out with kind of a final thought. I want to say sincere thanks to you, our customers, our partners and friends. Sincere thanks to our vendors. And, so many of you, the vendors have been with us through thick and thin. And thank you guys for sponsoring this great event. And I know we've got some live sessions and some happy hours. I'm looking forward to rocking out with you over the rest of the event.